joining us from the floor.
First personal foul. First team foul.
They're attempting their second win in this series. They found favorable matchups the first time around. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
It's a matchup that suits them, and if they win this one, they're going to have a big mental edge the next two times they see each other.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Outside Durant. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Utah grabs the miss. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players. Yeah, that's a nice-looking mid-range shot from Şengün. I love how confident he is.
Fades away. The rebound by Filipowski.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo, left side. Takes the three. Rollins gets the bucket.
Well, Giannis knows he creates gravity inside, which is going to free someone up on the outside.
Fade away. Şengün can't get that one to fall.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Now here's Thompson. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant. He said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back over to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Out left to the wing. Takes a three. Giannis with the rebound. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Utah moving the ball around. The kick out to Williams. 4-3. Here's Filipowski. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. Filipowski's gotten his second bucket.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
Utah leading by 4. Right wing. Here's Rollins. Fires in the triple. Rollins has got 6 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Williams. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And here is Williams. 4 on the clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Thompson outside. Outside Durant. Looking to end the run. Drops in the three.
Timeout. This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Nurkic. Five on the clock. The floater doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Rockets trail by 4. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Thompson outside. And a miss there on the triple. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. It's hauled in by Houston. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Easton. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Mikhailuk. Jazz leading by 4. Now Nurkic. And the call will be against Alperen Sengun. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Mikhailuk. No made baskets yet. Kuzma for 3. The shot off that time. Here's Murray. And so the first quarter is in the books. Utah ahead, up by 4. And back to the start of this.
Houston, 10.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Too much Giannis.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Brian, back to you.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Man, when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Clock at 4. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Filipowski. And here's Shepard for 3. Utah grabs the miss.
Ooh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Rollins, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Pass to Bates. Here's Buzelis. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And the Rockets making a change here.
Number 7, Kevin Durant.
Here's Buzelis. No points yet. Fires the 3. The Rockets again can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Utah moving the ball around. Williams. Nice
finish.
Man, big time right there.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Picked by Misi. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
I love the way Durant breaks down defenses, especially in these pick-and-roll matchups.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. for those joining us now. We're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Rollins. Beyond the arc. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Thompson attacking. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Houston shooting their first free throw of the night.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Pass to Rollins. Here's Collier. Guarded by Durant. Antetokounmpo outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Filipowski. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson goes in. Here's Easton from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. And now just a 4-point Utah lead.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
The shot by Filipowski, no good. .144 left to play in the first half. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the refs' attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Sensabaugh. There's the triple. Utah with another miss. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
And you watch Alperen Sengun. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the evening. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Takes a step back. Pass to Durant. And they pick up 2. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Back to Mikhailuk. Here's Kuzma. The 15-footer is good. Kuzma's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, Kuzma does have this flexibility in his shooting.
Pass to Buzelis. Durant for 3. Rebounded by Mikhailuk.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And it's all from three-point range.
Utah. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for
8 seconds left in the second quarter. It's stolen. Pushing it up now. With 1 on the clock. And it's good on the layup. And so it's Utah. Up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back.
22.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Rockets trail by 8. Thompson outside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Rollins has got 14.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Here's Easton. No good with the triple. Utah leading by 10. Giannis soars in for the fast break finish.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Pass to Filipowski. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Thompson draws the double. Now here's Şengün. Three-pointer, no good.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That'll be a second foul of the game. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Collier. And here's Filipowski. Sinks it! What range from downtown! Filipowski's got his third basket on the night right there. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Shepherd, that's good.
If you're looking for the game's next great shooter, keep an eye on Shepherd. This kid is special.
Here's Rollins. He's got 14. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 14. For 3, Durant. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Collier. Antetokounmpo inside. For 3, Collier. Nice D from Thompson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Here's Rollins. Rockets with a rebound.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
The 3 from Thompson. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Thompson with a steal. He goes up. Oh, blows the breakaway jam. Williams on the wing. Picked it out of midair. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. The 3 from Thompson. That doesn't go either for Thompson.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Back to Antetokounmpo. From outside the arc. Rollins, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Eason. Fires for 3. They get it again. The kick to Durant. Goes up again. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Substitution on the court.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you, Brian.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, good timing from Shepherd on the drive. which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
That one no good. Rockets trail by 15. For three, Durant. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Utah shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he can't get the first one. He does not get the second one.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
Durant for three. Yes, sir! KD for three.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
There's the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher. Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket is good.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Pass to Shepherd. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Another three from Houston.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And so it's Utah in a good situation. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Down low. The steal. And they're running. Pass to Williams. Now Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. Outside, Williams. Utah moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Rollins. Off the mark there with a three.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
First personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Pass to Buzelis. Thompson outside. Back to Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 14. Here's Buzelis. Antetokounmpo covering. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well. Well, that was clearly a foul.
First team foul.
He misses the free throw.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Checking in from Houston. Number 15.
Rockets trail by 15. And there's a call on Amin Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Personal foul.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek Freak is on fire.
Smith right side. 3-pointer. The Rockets again can't hit. Chance. Oh, big finish. Wow.
Okay, I see you.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. The rebound by Filipowski.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and